What's going on, peeps? Welcome to the Tbx420 Club's 2-year anniversary, our second birthday on YouTube. It has been a fun ride with you guys. Fun ride. We have come a long way. We definitely have. Look at me. Handheld cam, microphone, fancy sound stage. I used to just film in my parents' basement. Now look what I got going on. I'll do a pan, I'll show you guys the whole set later. How about we start off with a montage of different places that we have filmed since we started the brand, since we started this journey of the Tbx420 Club. Let's take a look at some of the former sets. Well, I guess filming locations, because it's mostly been in my parents' basement until YouTube was so awesome to allow me to use this really fancy set. As you guys can see, my first video, I didn't even know how to hold the phone properly. I held it up normal way instead of holding it sideways. So, yeah, I have come a long way. And as you can see, I just used to walk around with the camera. I didn't have a set or anything. I just used to randomly walk around. And I used to always wear hats. Second one, I tried using the bar as a background, as a regular background. I didn't even call it throwback stories yet. I called it random stories. Still growing, as you see. I'm still maintaining the hat thing. Let's skip a few episodes ahead. 4, where I'm technically sitting at my current set, but I chose to film it the other way around. I do not know why, but for some reason I chose to. This is the Mach 3. Let's go to the next one. Episode 5, as you can see, I didn't really put much of an effort into making it a set. I put the hats at the top. The desk was quite messy back then. Actually was used for a computer back then. It isn't right now. But yeah, this is one of the first looks. As you can see, the graininess of the video didn't turn out that great. Quality of my first ones weren't the best. This time I didn't even close the cupboard. I just left the cupboard open and it was all messy. It started to slowly, slightly evolve. As you can see me moving the hats, doing the Pacific background on my computer screen. This would be the final one where I'm wearing a hat. I probably did in other episodes, but for the first 7 episodes, I wore a hat, different hat. And in the next episode, I go to no hat. You notice the Hogan stash I'm rocking? I originally had the Hogan stash when I started doing this. Now I got the whole big old beard. By episode 10, I got rid of the stash, I stopped wearing hats, and I went back to the walking around while telling the story thing. I don't know what prompted me to, but for a while I started doing the walking around while talking thing again. This was actually my 10th episode, so I did 10 throwback stories in one day. This was my first actual kind of cool looking set. Actually, originally, you made the set for a project in school, actually. It was for about millennials versus Gen Xers, advertising and whatnot. Actually no. What I used it for was for a nerd bar thing I wanted to open. But yeah, this is the first Mach 1 of a cool set. You see, I still maintained doing the computer set, but it was still not to the glory where it is now. As you can tell, I was still using the desk for a computer, so it didn't get this glory it has now. There was the introduction of the Tonytron 420,000 set, where we used a big 4K TV, put my logo up on it, and laid out a bunch of stuff. This was probably one of my better sets that I had in my original days. This is an interesting episode. Go check it out. Throwback stories. The girl I was in love with took me to a club I didn't want to be at. Let's just say that. You may be familiar with this kind of setup with me. This is just another place in my bar I'd film quite often. Just standing here. It was just easier if I had to stand up to do a video. As you can see, another design of the computer set. I had all my glasses up there. I have a big beer mug collection. Actually, in the same video as I was just showing, I was going to a secret burger tasting. I used to film a lot of me just walking around outside a lot. When I was doing the almost daily vlogs, I'd have a lot of episodes of just me walking to and from work and then me going and getting food. Go check this out because that secret burger tasting I went to was pretty awesome. I couldn't film at it because it was secret, but I do tell you how awesome it was, and I go home and I let you guys see the secret burgers I got. It's one of these, one of my favorite vlogs was at Wonderland, first time chilling there. I chilled with Miss Minion and Kaz. They're visiting Toronto from Moncton. Miss Minion used to live here. It was Kaz's first time. Happened to go to Wonderland with my family. Ran into them at Wonderland, although I knew they were going to be there because we were chilling the night before. This is one of my all-time favorite vlogs. Go and check this one out. This is just because Miss Minion was in it. It made it one of my favorite ones. Night and day, eh? Completely night and day. Things are completely different. They were completely different. Better days now, though. Better days. What we are able to do, quality of content has definitely gone up. As I said earlier, thanks to YouTube. I've had fun with this. I have really enjoyed entertaining you guys, informing you guys, inspiring you guys when I can, enlightening you, teaching you anything I can when I've had the chance. Very appreciative of the love you guys have shown me. Very, very much appreciative of that. Let's go into some of my favorite clips, some of my best memories. I was going to introduce every single one individually, but there's just so many of them, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them in. So, let's go to those right now. That highlight for me was going to the YouTube space for the first time. This is outside of it. I was really excited to be going there for the first time. Had no idea what was going on. Had no idea it would lead to me using these amazing sets and stuff. But this was definitely one of my favorite YouTube moments. One of my favorite vlogs, one of my most popular ones, is part 3 of the Slammiversary vlogs. It probably meant the most because it got the best views. It was one of the first times I was always scared to try to do anything for the wrestling audience because I didn't know if I was going to be accepted in the wrestling community. And then this ended up being one of my best videos. Meant a lot to me. I got more feedback on this video than any other video. And the fact that, you know, I had a family member in it with me made it mean that much more. That's why this is definitely one of my top favorite moments on this. Again, I'm going back to the scene from earlier I used for Cameo. One of my favorite moments is meeting Jason Agnew, one of the voices of wrestling news in Toronto. Been with Live Audio Wrestling and now with Sunday Night Main Event. Big fan of his, actually getting to meet him and give him a Too Sweet on video. I only wish I knew how to edit properly so I could have made the clip look properly. The thing, if you guys should really go watch this episode, because I said right after this, you see me freaking out like a squirrel girl after. You see, I got the Too Sweet. This is definitely a highlight for me. I always like playing pool, but none of my good shots have ever been on camera or me ever winning a game. This is one of the few times I got the victory on camera. Well, I don't always film when I play, so it was really cool to get that. Obviously, I turned off the sound because I'm in a bar and, you know, I probably couldn't have the music on there. This was actually one of my favorite scenes coming up, one of the coolest lines. I'll let you guys hear it. I actually directed this. I wasn't in this. This is for my brother's channel. But I really like this line here. Listen to this.
Oh, Nate, I'm not tolerating this. I saw those Instagram posts. You can let Jeremiah do his own shit.
Oh my God, John was strong.
Yes.
How can you do this? You should join me. I could use someone as strong and cool as you.
What the hell with that? I'm a member of the Tbx420 club.
I see. Very well. I'll have to do this myself. It's nice meeting you, don't jump the spot.
Pleasure's not mine.
Brilliant acting. I actually love directing that scene.
This is ridiculous.
This is one of the episodes that really made me enjoy directing. I had fun working with them on this episode. Actually, my original video is actually one of my favorite videos. It wasn't from the Tbx420 continuity. It's from before I even had a name for my channel or really knew much about YouTube. I did a couple videos of a challenge called the Easter Egg Challenge. This is the first one filmed for my channel because the original one was filmed for my brother's channel. And as I said, Miss Minion's one of my favorite people to film with, so doing my first video with her kind of made it mean more for me. You guys want to actually see me skip ahead so you guys can see me pull this challenge off? Well, no. You guys want to see it? You guys can see she's trying with all her might. I actually pull off what she's trying to do. Trying to break the egg with her fingers. She's really trying. I actually have done it several times on video. If you go deeper in my channel, you'll see me pulling it off. It was one of those challenges that I didn't see anyone do it. But I didn't know about putting tags, which Miss Minion did tell me to do, but I didn't know how to do it, so I should know. Instead of being smart and asking her to tell me how to do it. But yeah, I actually pulled this challenge off. So if you guys want to see that, go check that out. Easter egg challenge. I dominated that challenge. And if there's demand, I'll do it again. So I wouldn't really call it a great moment. It was something I'm very happy I did. It was the first episode of my anti-bullying series, more or less the intro into it, talking about my history of dealing with bullying. I'm glad that I started that series because it's helped a lot of people, and people have reached out to let me know that and show me their appreciation. That's why I started doing it. I just wanted to help as many people as possible. Maybe letting people know what I got through and what helped me could help them. I just actually have proven to do the case. I haven't done that series regularly, but I intend to start doing it more often. Good times, good memories, fun times. Not every moment is a great moment, and there has been a few moments that have sucked in my YouTube career, guys. Being boozled, having to eat dog food, 2 types of dog food. Why don't we take a look at some of the moments that literally were not fun, that totally sucked. The moments I don't really care to remember, but they're on video, so I will never forget. And whenever I do forget them, someone will probably watch the video and remind me. Let's go take a look at those clips right now. Definitely one of the worst things I went through on YouTube was getting the bad beans and Bean Boozled. They obviously really sucked. You saw it in my face. Yeah, this is one of the ones you wouldn't expect to be on a bad list because it's a food one and I love eating food. I was really drunk and my eyes are kind of red, so you could tell that it was easy to pretend that the burger was okay, but this burger totally sucked and I was pretty sick the next day. So this definitely goes down as one of the worst moments. But I didn't really bury it. It was like a donut burger, but it was not a good donut burger. This is an episode of Good Brother, Bad Brother, a series I used to do with my brother before Dr. Clone was actually finished. As you can tell, it's an early prototype version. This was actually a really good anti-bullying episode, with a moment where Dr. Clone proceeded to start bragging and boasting about his bullying days. And I had to completely change it mid-episode and make it become a Good Brother, Bad Brother episode. It was just one of those on-the-spot things where I had to think quick, which I kind of pissed me off because the majority of the episode we did talk about the topic, but I feel the topic didn't get as much attention as it should have because of that break of character, I guess. This is probably one of the hardest things I ever had to film because I kind of knew this is probably going to be the last time that I ever saw Miss Minion. It's the fact the chances of our paths crossing again are very unlikely. So I was actually fighting myself not to cry with filming this because I kind of knew after this moment that was it. That was like goodbye, have a nice life kind of moment. So this definitely was one of the hardest moments. I guess because of you guys, I was forced to be strong in it. So I maintained my composure. I kind of did get like a little emo before this at one point and got all messed up and pissed off for no reason. Just knowing that this was going to be the last time that I ever saw her. But oh what? Miracles do happen, so maybe we may cross paths again. But gotta be realistic. So look at that. That like probably the worst thing I've ever had to do on camera was eat cat food. I did it for you guys. I say it there. This is for you guys. I was forced to eat the cat food. And I did it again. There's 2 types. It was probably one of the worst things I ever did. I was trying to tough it out because, you know, there were some ladies there, so I didn't want to look too bad, but it was, oh my god. It was hard. I like that moment standing there.
I did it for you. I did it for you.
And that's not even the only time I tried. I tried 2 more times. There's 2 other types. So go check out that video, the Tin Can Challenge. And yes, those beans did taste that bad. And take it from me, peeps, don't ever try dog food. It is meant for dogs. It is not meant for humans. Trust me, when I tried it, I found that out the hard way. Actually, no, I think it was cat food. It was cat food. Who knows, maybe dog food might be better, but that cat food, I almost feel bad for planning to do that cat food burrito thing to my uncle. He hasn't been here since I started YouTube. I think maybe he was here when I started, and then he hasn't been back since. Who knows, maybe the cat food burrito will happen. But talking about who's been here and who's not been here, why don't we go into showing some love to all the peeps I have had on the channel. I've had a lot of friends come on this channel, multiple people. Rusev's been one of the most regular ones. My brother, Dr. Clone, who technically was supposed to be here today. The Wind Corn, this has been a good amount. Johnnimus Prime. We've had quite a few members. Mr. Clockers. Nebula. We've had multiple people on the channel. Why don't we take a couple looks at some clips of all the people who've been a part of the Tbx420 Club. This episode's an old one with my best friend, Rusev. He's in a lot of my videos. Oh, he's one of my best friends. This is one of the earlier videos we've been. It was kind of an online dating episode. Listen to what I've just said here, and kind of might intrigue you guys to want to see the episode more.
You stay true to your culture.
Plus, I watch English movies. But English movies, every time I go, I still visit them.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Our entire friendship rides on this question. Do you watch Man of Steel?
Huh?
Superman?
Superman, which one?
Either one.
I watched some Superman.
Have you watched the new ones?
New one like just came out?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my
This is from one of the challenges I did. I believe this is the Tin Can Challenge. A clip from this is going to be in one of the things that were one of the worst things that happened. This episode featured Mr. Clockers behind the camera. Go check him out on Instagram. Nebula, aka Coolie Princess, she has her own channel, Hear Me Out, with 3s instead of E's. Check them out. And she's on Instagram as well. Check her out. And then Roro, she was a friend of Coolie Princess, aka Nebula, who would come and do certain episodes with us. We had a series Hitting the Weekend with Nebula. Go and check those out. Some really interesting topics. This Tin Can Challenge probably has one of the worst things I've ever had to do on YouTube, and you'll find out more about that later. It was one of my favorite vlogs, filming with my oldest niece, my little sis, the ass lass, as I just said. It was one of my favorite vlogs, and actually has been one of my most popular ones that I've ever did. When we went to our first wrestling pay-per-view, Slammiversary. Here you see us walking through the subway on our way there. It was a really awesome night. I suggest you guys go check it out. This is the person who's probably been in the most of my videos, my younger brother, Dr. Clone from StuCorp. This is actually a video from his channel. He dealt with someone kind of following him from the mall one time, and this was just us talking about how we don't mind you guys coming up to us, but just how to come up to us. So you don't freak us out. Yeah, he's been in a lot of my movie episodes. One of my favorite ones was one called Good Brother, Bad Brother, which, if you watch, it originally was anti-bullying episodes. But he gave one of the most classic and villainous lines ever. I suggest you guys go check it out to hear that line. Good Brother, Bad Brother. Look it up on it. It's one of my older videos. And peeps, here is the Wind Corn, one of my oldest friends. and her boyfriend, Jonimus Prime. I actually gave him his official Tbx420 shirt in this one when he officially joined the club. We actually did the Bean Boozle challenge here. Winnie's been in a good amount of my videos as well. She was actually in the anti-bullying episode this year. Jonimus has been on some good clips as well. One of the best lines is in the episode with a crossover on my brother's channel, Stu Corp. And as you can see, Rusev is here too, doing the challenge with us. This is a pretty good episode, the Bean Boozle challenge. Might try to do the tin can challenge with them in the future. Stay tuned for Miss Minion, who's probably one of my favorite people to do videos with. This is when she was visiting from Moncton. She entered one of my giveaways and won a Tbx420 shirt. This is just me awarding her the shirt. She was actually in my original video, the Easter egg challenge, the first video filmed from my channel. It's not first in continuity, but if you go back, and you could probably find it on my list, find out if I beat that challenge. As I said, definitely one of my favorite people to film with, but she lives in another part of the country, so she obviously hasn't been in that many videos. Just some honorable mentions of some people who've only been in one episode. Let's go to my most recent collab with Priya Manel. She's actually a model. You can find her on Instagram, and I believe she started her own YouTube channel. I actually interviewed her at the YouTube space about an anti-bullying episode, talking about some discrimination she dealt with because of having vitiligo in the modeling world. You want to find out that story, go check it out and support Priya. She's on Instagram, Priya Manel, PRIYAMINELLE. Go check her out. She's on Instagram and she has a Facebook page as well. The collab I did recently was with another YouTuber at the YouTube space, Elias. He has his own YouTube channel. You can check it out. I believe it's LYAS. He goes to acting school, has some pretty cool vlogs. Go check him out. There's Jai the cat. Another channel, she has Instagram as well. Old friend of mine's. Did a collab. She became a regular character on my brother's channel. She's like his assassin. I don't know. We might collab again in the future. I'm chilling with the Q Dog and my buddy Ganesh. Yeah, but Q Dogs have been in one or two. I think this is the only episode Ganesh has been in. I was just hanging out with them at a bar, having some food. It was a cool time. They've been in a couple vlogs. Might be in some more in the future. Stay tuned for them. This is Baby Girl. She was in a couple episodes. We were gonna collab, do this whole Team Elite thing, but it just never worked out. We kind of had a falling out. Still wish her the best. This is one of the coolest cameos. I'm really pissed off I didn't make my friend hold the camera properly. This is Jason Agnew, one of the hosts of Sunday Night Main Event, formerly Live Audio Wrestling. Our first official celebrity cameo. I wish I was smarter with editing to be able to make this clip better, but it was really cool to have him in the episode. Really long episode, go watch it. If you watch the episode, I'm screaming like a little girl that I actually got to meet him. Really good, great cameo. Now I just want to say to each and every single one of you who've been a part of my brand, who has been in my videos, or anyone else who will be in my videos, I want to thank you, because this has become my baby. The Tbx420 Club has really become my baby. It has meant the world to me. I feel it to be my greatest legacy. I've never accomplished anything to the scale that I have on YouTube. Very grateful for it. I've been enjoying the ride. I've had many great experiences. Every single one of you who have been in my videos, who have watched my videos, who have commented, who have shown me love, thank you. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be here without you guys' support. The fact that I am here makes my life a lot more meaningful, makes my life a lot more fun. I really enjoy doing these videos. You know, for a good majority of my life, you know, I always thought that a job or a career had to be something that you didn't enjoy, that you just did. Because of the growth of YouTube, I don't know where this can go or where it will grow. But if I can keep doing this and make this a career, I'll be a very happy man for the rest of my life. And I have each and every single one of you who's ever hit play on a video, whoever's giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either way, anyone who's commented, anyone who has given me criticism, anyone who's given me compliments, anyone who's given me advice, anyone who's given me tips. Thank you all. Now, why don't we go into another compilation of random clips. Wow. Check that out, peeps. I'm gonna walk around and get you guys another angle. See how close I can get. Wow. Came here a bit too late. Then again, those are the doors I use, so if I got here when I wanted to, I might have went into that. The last two matches coming up. What do you think of the show so far, buddy?
That's alright.
Yeah, you haven't. I heard you chanting.
I've just been
I
told.
didn't think I'd hear you. You're going moose. I heard you.
Put
did
your
the moose
attention on
chant.
the screen.
That last match, I'm sure you liked the last one.
It was alright.
I'm grilling and chilling. I'm gonna head inside. Yeah, I didn't film much. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to fill this blog up with something else. I guess I'll do some wrestling stuff. How about Jones?
Yo, this guy, out of somewhat, I don't like his face.
Yeah.
I just don't like his face. And plus, he can't even score one. He only steal one time. And the rest, like at least like 5-6 times, he give the ball away. What the fuck is this? Come on, people.
He does not like Jones. He said he is gonna write a letter to the Raptors tomorrow. He said tomorrow I write it. Tell them about your letter.
That was a joke, bro.
He is writing a letter to the Raptors tomorrow. Jones, step up your game, bro. Step up your game. Although he is playing good, like he has some good spots. I won't lie. Hey, check out my co-stars I'm gonna be filming with just now. I'm gonna be doing a Halloween special for Stu Corp, and we'll be doing a Halloween special for the Tbx420 Club. Stay tuned. Why aren't you looking at the camera? Like, why are you looking there? Why? Like, come on! I said I wanted to take a selfie. You guys aren't even looking. Me and my brother were just about to film outside, and then some crazy guy was walking by saying he's American or some shit. So I yelled out, "Fuck America." You should have seen how my brother just ran away into the backyard all scared. How did you run?
I didn't run. It's called a tactical retreat.
He got scared. I have obviously totally given up on my diet if I am eating up this late. Damn, so good. So what did you guys think of those clips? Do you like those clips? I like them. I found them entertaining. Let's do a quick little spot here. We have had multiple character portrayals by myself and my brother on the channel. We have both played multiple characters. Obviously, this is the real Anthony, but I have also portrayed Tony Montana for a good majority of my YouTube career, Anthony S., most recently in the last year, Peter Gears, who I don't feel gets enough time, Paul A. Awesomely, my Paul Heyman parody, if you guys have not figured that out. It's supposed to be a Paul Heyman parody. As for my brother, and I've also portrayed the monster that killed me. And I've also been Jeremiah once. I was one episode where I was actually Jeremiah. My brother, he's portrayed Dr. Clone, Jeremiah, Vince, the Monster. He was actually supposed to be here with me today, but you know, we got the new Dragon Quest game, so he isn't. Let's go to a little montage of the characters that me and my brother have portrayed. Whoa, if we're going to be talking about characters, let's talk about one I haven't done in a while. Mr. Peter Gears, who got his own show, and it got canceled. Maybe it'll be time to bring that show back.
OJ, you know damn right. Yo, look at the comments. You see who won. You see who won. It's your boy, Peter Gears.
Put the sound on this video, but this is more or less Mr. Peter Gears performing With My Baby Tonight, and drunken sing-along competition to see who got their own show. He obviously, as you can see from his performance, if you guys go and watch that drunken sing-along competition between him and the OJA, he obviously got the most votes and he got his own show. Who did he take on? Well, he took on another character that I portrayed. He took on the OJA. Character who I actually really liked, but was not pulling it off right, and I killed him off so I could rework on the character, and maybe to bring him back properly if I was able to develop him. He was supposed to be my take on a villain. And obviously my hair isn't long enough to do the tied back thing anymore. My beard is longer though. But who knows? Maybe the OJA may come back one day. Maybe. There's my parody of Paul Heyman. Paul A. Awesomely. In this episode, actually, I interview myself. I've done several videos like that. Go check out the WGF episodes to see how I transitioned from making myself seem like two people in one video.
On that mic, and like I've been telling you all through this tournament. What's poppin', peeps? It's the former president of the Fat Guy Alliance, the current president of the Tbx420 club, your hero, your role model, the person you want to be like when you grow up. The dude who's about to give a bunch of stuff away to all you guys for being loyal followers, the subscribers. That TONY, the urban franchise, Tony Montana.
No, the character who I've portrayed the most on the channel, Tony Montana. I just played out his intro. He's the character who I've been in most videos, quote unquote, was supposedly killed off, but due to backlash on my brother's channel for it, I had to, my brother let it leak. He was not really killed off. Storyline kind of got leaked, but I'm going to try to hold off on it now, just because I feel we lost the shock factor, so we gotta take some time before Tony Montana. It's kind of obvious that I portrayed the monster in my brother's Halloween special. And as you can see, he's portraying Dr. Clone. How about I show you the other characters that he's also... Another character he plays, one of his hired guns, Vince. Vince actually works for Dr. Clone. If you watch in this clip, you'll see... he is talking to Dr. Clone in this. We did certain cuts to make it appear that they were talking to each other. Let's pause. Just give you guys a little glimpse of Dr. Clone because he didn't get a good one earlier. Yeah, he just came up. He wanted to come up with another character, so he came up with this character. Let's see how convincing.
I'm here. Vince, how good of you to come. And now I not only have you in the armory taking care of the business.
Jeremiah, who, if you actually pay attention, he technically did debut before Dr. Clone. But he's more or less Dr. Clone's top hired gun. Stuart does play him, but I was once in the costume for one brief moment. Me and my brother, you know, we have had, being siblings, there's always the competitive nature of brothers, and that has definitely been a part of our brand, a part of our channel, our competitiveness. So why don't we right now take a look at some clips of the battles of the brothers. I'm just going to use the fighting clips. For the Battle of the Brothers, I'll just show you guys the Battle of the Brothers trailer. Yes, yes. Brothers fight. That happens all the time. Our older brother used to fight with us all the time too, but he moved out. Now he's more mellow. But yeah, what do you guys think of those clips? What have you guys thought of this special so far? I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Getting close to the point of wrapping it up. I think there's only one thing, one way, only one way to end this. And that's for me to ask you guys to do that one thing that I ask you to do in every single episode. Follow me on everything Tbx420 Club. Starting off with the channel you're watching this video on. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Whatever you feel I deserve. Go in the comments and be heard. Tell me what I am doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can make the changes to keep you guys happy. Do you guys like seeing me hold the wireless mic, or should I bring back some live mics? Let me know what was the funniest part of this episode to you guys. What's one of these old school clips that I used was the most entertaining to you? Let me know what I should do in the future. Do you guys want to see any more characters? Do you want to see some new characters? You want some old characters who are gone to come back? OJA. Here's almost back to be OJA again. Be sure to follow the official Instagram, Tbx420 Club, for my pre-filming selfies and my awesome memes. Go follow Snapchat, Tbx420, for more mature content and my crazy, and yes, and I say crazy rants I can't do on YouTube. That's on Snapchat. Twitter, TonyMon, TonyMon. Go follow the two official Facebook pages. The Tbx420 Club page on YouTube. Got the logo with a little red on it. You'll find it. Go search it, like it, follow it, all that good stuff. Then the Tbx420 Club free giveaway page. Any of my giveaways, you'll find out about them first on the free giveaway page. You want a game with me? Tbx420 on PSN, TonyMon420 on Xbox Live. I have got the new WWE 2K19, so you could check that out on, and you can play with me on PSN. Just go ahead and Tbx420. Come on, let's play. Let's build a faction. Let's run this place. Let's win some tag team championships or whatever. Gonna end it right there. You know what I'm going to say. Stay good, peeps, and keep it. Let's.